first, we check out what's going on with the latest renovations over at the Cooper Avenue Courts. Less than a year after they announced they would be expanding, the Tri-County Humane Society started construction on their dream center today. A second woman is accusing Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct. The woman says while they were at a party in college, Kavanaugh exposed himself and forced contact upon her. Once they've received all the hair they're donating, they simply put it in a garbage bag, put it in the cardboard box in the back, and wait for it to be shipped out.
All right, Bree, well, you know how much I love my coffee, so will they be taking out that coffee shop there, or is it there for good?
Yeah, see, I know you two love your coffee, and luckily that Dumb Bros isn't going anywhere, so you two can sleep well.
All right, Bree, we can rest easy. Thank you.
A Minnesota man was injured in a hunting accident over the weekend. 22-year-old Mitchell Masick was taken to the hospital in Wilmer after being shot in the leg with a rifle bullet. In the heart of St. Cloud, there's many places people love to go, and one place in particular is Central Perk right in downtown. Ashley Getty, at 39 weeks pregnant, saved her husband Andrew with CPR. Ashley says she woke up on October 16th to hear her husband gasping for air. First responders arrived and put Andrew under a medically induced coma. Andrew awoke several days later with no brain damage and viewed his son's birth on FaceTime. Due to lacking natural light outside, it's promised that looking at the windows in the Eastman building might provide natural light to students that are suffering this time of year from seasonal depression. In St. Cloud, Breanna Saunders, UTVS News. A senior at Yale University and originally from Minnesota has been awarded the prestigious scholarship to Oxford University. Riley Tillett of Eden Prairie was one of the 32 students chosen to receive the full ride to the historic college for his graduate studies. In Samantha Moon's house, music can be heard from all around. A Dominica native, Samantha Moon moved to St. Cloud in 2016 and has no plans to leave anytime soon.
For some reason, I just love St. Cloud. It reminds me of home.
And when it comes for her to get creative musically, she does not have to go far.
This is where all the magic happens.
Where is like a dream venue to perform at for you?
Right now, my dream venue, I could answer like 100% the Armory.
A turn of events in her personal life inspired her newest single, I Love You.
She got cancer the first time, and she battled it off, and it came back, and that's when I was sitting at the piano when I got the news, and so I started to write the song. It came naturally.
Her sister Tina has been battling cancer for over 6 years, and when she loved the song, it gave her motivation to keep writing.
Sis, I created this song and it was inspired by you, and I would love for you to listen to it. And I sent it to her and she cried. And she was like, I can't listen to the rest of the song because it's so emotional.
With her work, she keeps it local, even having the music video shot around the Granite City.
Yeah,
I like that. Having her husband as her manager, she keeps family ties close to her and appreciates the motivation they bounce off of each other.
It does. I mean, we have done a lot of stuff, going through this music industry. And the music is such a journey and we are enjoying it.
By working as a team, they hope more people stream the song, especially for those who may need to hear it the most.
I want you to feel the listener like you don't want to stop listening, like you could actually feel like it was you singing, but through my body experience, through you.
In St. Cloud, did piano come easy for you? Oh my gosh, I had to really practice. Breanna Saunders, UTVS News.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's her.
fun fact, I went to college at St. Cloud State 2 years before her, and we graduated at the same time.
Smart cookie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
When Dustin Meyer's younger sister was told no,
If you told her you can't do something, she's going to figure out a way to do it.
Nicole said,
If you want to
think
talk
again.
about- You can't play baseball with us because you're a girl. You can't play football with us, and she always proved us wrong.
Sadly, when Dustin and his wife Michelle talk about his sister to his little
Who
ones,
do we pray to? Auntie Nikki. Yeah, Auntie Nikki.
it's sadly only in prayers and memories.
Loved getting her hair done. We have two very strong-willed little sweeties. Both Addison and Taylor not being able to ever meet her, having that relationship and dynamic of, you know, having another auntie.
And also, I mean, it breaks my heart that Dusty doesn't have another sibling either.
On February 1st, 2011, Nicole was murdered by her then ex-boyfriend, leaving the family shocked, heartbroken, and confused.
No signs, no signals. She never complained, never said anything. When they did break up, it made it sound like she just wanted to break up and left it at that. No other red flags.
Through the tragedy, Dustin and Michelle wanted to help. Anna Marie's Alliance in St. Cloud will be receiving all the donations from Arbor Hair Studio.
A lot of these women that are reporting to the shelter are in an abusive relationship and have kids, they have a dog. And when they're in that type of scenario where the abuse is going on, they literally grab their kids, load up the car, and disappear.
And the results?
And anyone here, it's always really rewarding when you get there to have to go in and ask for help or a cart to bring everything in. They just love it. They're like, oh my gosh, how much do you have? And then they see what's all there, and they all the employees get so excited when you have a truckload of stuff to donate.
Are remarkable. In St. Cloud, Breanna Saunders.
Girl power, woman empowerment, she was a queen of it.
UTVS News.
Our top story tonight includes breaking news revolving around the fire that tragically burnt down the Press Bar and Parlor here in St. Cloud.
After about 2 weeks of investigation, authorities have arrested the owner of the bar, Andy Welsh of St. Joseph, Minnesota, for reportedly setting the fire intentionally.
We now have UTVS reporter Breanna Saunders on the scene in St. Cloud to tell us more about this breaking update. Bree?
Hi, Willie and Adam. Yes, I am downtown right now, and as you can see behind me, this is where the Press Bar and Parlor used to stand. And the fire that took place on February 17th, completely destroyed the building as we knew. According to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosive National Response Team, along with the St. Cloud Fire and Police Department and the Minnesota State Fire Marshal's Office, ruled this fire as an intentional arson. And according to the press release, quote, based on the investigation, authorities identified Andy Welsh, the business owner from St. Joseph, Minnesota, as the individual responsible for setting up the fire, unquote. Walsh was then arrested on arson charges and then was in jail Saturday, February 29th. Now, a little bit of background on Andy. Him and his wife, Jessie, took over the press in 2016 and just recently renovated the upstairs of the bar in 2018 in the summer. They put in new flooring, gave a revamped look and feel to the historic bar, kind of known as the Party Bar. And Andy was seen, as you can see, at the time of the fire, watching along with employees of the bar and would not speak to any news affiliate at the time the fire was taking place. Andy is now being charged at the Stearns County Jail on arson charges and is innocent until proven guilty. Now live downtown St. Cloud, Breanna Saunders, UTVS News.
What a crazy turn of events to this story. How does downtown look with the remains of the press being blocked off?
Well, you know, Willie, it's definitely not the downtown feel that you want. There's huge debris. Everybody is stopping at this stop sign right here, and they're just kind of looking and crawling past the destruction and the debris that's left. It's definitely the heart of St. Cloud, and the nightlife definitely will not be the same.
Has anyone else been arrested regarding this case?
Not as of right now, but that can change over time.
Sounds good. Thank you, Bree.